The target is 1 million Africans to invest 50,000 in Ghana in exchange for Ghanaian passport. They can invest in our gold.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship.
Family, you know, when Nana Kwame Bediako gave these ideas to Ghanaians, you know, people were doubting him. Some were even saying he's not even been an assemblyman before. US has implemented the same idea. Please, I want you to watch this video and then we will have more discussions afterwards. Thank you.
Donald Trump loves selling. He can turn anything into a sellable product, whether it's real estate, merch, golden sneakers, and even perfumes, marketed using the photo of his opponent's wife. If there's a market, Trump will find a way to cash in. And now, he's using his presidency to sell something even bigger: US citizenship.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy.
It's called the Gold Card, and the concept is very simple. Wealthy foreigners will pay $5 million. Then they can live and work in the United States, and it creates a pathway for citizenship.
Russian oligarch be eligible for a gold card?
Yeah, possibly. Hey, I know some Russian oligarchs that are very nice people. It's possible. They're not quite as wealthy as they used to be. They're not as wealthy as they used to be. I think they can afford. I think they can afford $5 million.
So they have
no, a lot of people are going to want
to.
A lot of people are going to want to be in this country, and they'll be able to work and provide jobs and build companies and pay taxes. For example, 1 million cards would be worth $5 trillion. $5 trillion.
Wow.
And if you sell 10 million of the cards, that's a total of $50 trillion. Well, we have 35 trillion in debt. That'd be nice. So we'll see. But it could be great. Maybe it will be fantastic. We have it all worked out from the legal standpoint. It's totally legal to do. Hasn't been done before. It's been done in many different forms.
Now I'm going to take you out of the apostolic governance, and I'm going to take you to one of the biggest pillar. Surprisingly, I guess the title alone, Ghana raising Ghana's first $50 billion. I mean, this are kind of figures when you call, it's like, how is Ghana ever going to make this money? Because we're only struggling over $3 billion and we barely get it. So how are we going to raise 50 billion? Yes, we are going to raise 50 billion. Says who? Says the young man standing in front of you. This vision and this policy is going to make it happen. If you ever wondered where all this money will come from, well, this is it. And it's very simple. So we decided a collaboration between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Interior come together for one purpose: to empower the immigration services of this country and create the citizenship package to monetize Ghanaian citizenship only for Africans. Now I know that this vision and this idea is going to save Ghana, but it's the phase one of it. The target is 1 million Africans to invest 50,000 in Ghana in exchange for Ghanaian passport. They can invest in our gold, they can invest in our oil, they can invest in our agro processing, they can invest in all the things I've told you, because Ghana will have the biggest, most booming economy and is going to attract Africans to come in this country. But they will also want to be a part of Ghana's legacy. And so we have to take advantage of that and raise the 50 billion from Africans by Africans. This very policy marks a history today because we would not need the Western world to provide for us anymore now that we know we can raise 1,000 times more than they give us. But remember, this is not only about the money. The grand agenda in this is introducing African unification. Is going to start from Ghana. We would be the first people to start the project USA, United States of Africa, by people joining us, and we welcoming them through our borders, but also they will be investing on our lands. See, we're about to initiate a borderless continent, and trade will come through, investment will come through. Our neighboring countries will join us. We're about to join hands. We're about to have an entangled economy that cannot be broken anymore, that cannot be separated anymore. See, we have been regionally separated by borders, and internally we have been separated by tribes. Once now you have the water connecting, we're coming together by tribes. Once now we have the borderless continent, we're coming together by countries. This is about to end. We are going to import our talents and skills from across Africa. Everywhere. In fact, Niger, I know you're watching me, Nigeria. We are coming for you. I know, just you, Nigeria, if I decide that 1 million of you should invest in my country passport, you will bring the money in 5 days to Ghana. You would give us 50 billion more, and I promise you we will trade with you in gold, in oil, and we will make ourselves become successful because we're going to raise this capital amongst ourselves. So remember, when I come to power, I will be the first one to invite these Africans to truly become a part of Ghana as African and raise this 50 billion. But guess what? There's a phase 2 of this money raising. And it's a grand invitation of people of African descent. History will tell the rest. Now we either move forward together or we stand still, separated. And it's one of my favorite pillars. It's the 10th pillar. It's just a great news for us, Ghana. It's just a great news. We found a solution. Now,
Thank you, family, for sticking with us till now. Okay, so when you listen to Cheddar's presentation, he called this strategy as one of the biggest plan or one of biggest policies. Okay, we are in a state where it's very similar to the US. Our past governments, as in Ghana, mismanaged the economy in a way, and most especially financially. US also has the same problem. The Biden administration invested so much money in things that were not benefiting the US country financially. So for instance, they were investing like things like wars, these terrorists, and these climate change things. They were investing in these things, and a lot of money has gone as far as the US is concerned. So it is onus lies on Trump to bring back, he always says that to make America great again, to restore the economy, to fix a lot of things. And as one of his recent policies that he's about to implement, amazingly, is the same thing that Cheddar suggested for us in pillar number 10 as Ghanaians, whereby we monetize our citizenship so that all these foreigners, these Nigerians, Chinese, Lebanese, all these people doing business here, they will pay. And even foreigners that are about to come to the country, they will pay huge sums for visas, and then we can accumulate all these monies. And then he mentioned the sum $5 billion. He has a target, and based on the target, we will know how to structure and how to sell the visas to these foreigners in order to get that target. Same thing that Donald Trump has implemented. You see, I always say that a businessman is a businessman, and the best person that can lead a country is a businessman, because businessmen, their mind works a lot. Their mind attracts money. They know how to get money. They know how to attract money. They know where the money is. So this is it. I wanted to bring this to our attention, that Nana Kwame Bediakun's ideas were that of a genius. They were extraordinary. And if our current government will implement even one of his ideas, we will see a drastic change in our economic status as a nation. Not to make the video too long, thank you so very much for listening to this point. And we'll meet again in another discussion. Peace out.
Let's go to pillar 11. Pillar